I have no clue why I keep subjecting myself to this kind of abuse, but I am a huge Galaga fan. It's one of my all-time favorite arcade games. And when I saw this My Arcade Pocket Player Galaga system at my local Walmart while on the hunt for DuckTales Remastered, I was like, why's the hell not? Worst case scenario, I'd have to go back to Walmart and return it. I mean, it's almost worth not returning to not have to go back to Walmart, but we're going to check this thing out. I have not had good luck with My Arcade, their pocket players, or their little mini systems. Granted, I have not tried all of them, but the previous one of the pocket player, I did not enjoy. The Pac-Man one that I tried out. Very neat packaging. Very nice. I think they've done a good job conveying the message here that you're getting Galaga on a large full-color screen, powered by 4 AAA batteries, not included, or micro USB, which is not included. So you're gonna have to figure this one out. But kind of neat. It includes Galaxian, Xevious, and Galaga. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, the packaging's not too bad. Officially licensed by Bandai Namco. Really cool stuff. This lifts up here. Tells you what you got going on. Galaga, man your spacecraft and destroy enemy aliens. Galaxian. The Galaxian fleet has invaded and it's up to you to stop them. Xevious, shoot enemies and aerial targets while avoiding obstacles. Cool. So there's the little handheld. Let's go ahead and get this thing out. Not for babies. 0 to 3-year-olds. No. 14 plus. 14 plus, really? Okay. Guess my 12-year-old can't play this thing. But let's take a look at what is included. Get out of here, package. So we get a little pocket player guide that is thick as fuh. It's in multiple languages, and it's only like 2 or 3 pages. Tells you, hey, you can put your batteries in the back there that are not included. Okay. And that's about it. That's it. Tons of languages. They got to cover all their bases. If you're in Japan, you're in China, the Netherlands, Germany. Nice. Okay. The other thing that's included is this collectible handheld series little poster type thing, little insert. It's actually kind of cool. Shows off all their little handhelds. I didn't even realize they had all these. The Tato Classics ones, I didn't know they had them at all. The Bubble Bobble player, the Don Dokodon player. Never knew they had those. Kind of cool. They all have their little special graphics on the handhelds. I mean, presentation is pretty nice with these things. I'm not going to lie. I do dig the presentation. All of them include 3 games. Back of the thing, nothing. Cool little insert. I mean, whatever. Not something we really need. And then here's the little thing. Get out of there. It already had this little strap attached to it. Nice. Little screen protector display just so when you open it, you could see, oh, it plays Galaga instead of just a black screen. Peel that off. A little alien there, Galaga logo there. Nice little bezel. With batteries inserted, doesn't feel too bad. It's got a nice little heft to it. D-pad is, it's a D-pad. It's a circular D-pad. Little kind of, not too bad. It feels about the same in each direction. Does seem this side might be a little more clicky, or maybe I'm just hitting the plastic. Don't know if you hear that. Right and bottom, kind of clicky, might be hitting the plastic. Up and left, it's not clicky at all. But it could just be that it's hitting the plastic. That was down and right. Up and left, not getting any kind of clickiness. So there's that. Up top, we have a volume. Down and up are micro USB for playing it with like something like this, like a portable battery pack. Underneath, we have a headphone, 3.5 millimeter audio jack. Pop in some speakers, blast this thing. On the back of the unit has instructions for a couple of the games. Little stickers that are just thrown on there. Okay. Interesting. My arcade. And I do have batteries. I have 2 different sets of batteries. Don't talk crap, please, man. I just want to try this thing out. But there you go. Four AAAs. The inside of the battery covers. Got some kind of ID right there. Designed in the USA, made in China. Of course. If this was made in the US, it would cost like 3 times the price. So there's that. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. This was around $30 at Walmart. Typically, these things get clearanced out. They go for cheaper. You might find them for like 20 or maybe less elsewhere. And the biggest problem, holy shiz, is the viewing angle. Let me try to get rid of this glare. Don't have much in the way of getting rid of the top glare there. But the viewing angle, wow. Let's go ahead and dive up closer. It kind of like, it's hard to display on video, but it like shimmers quite a bit. I have this head on to me and it really dims. And it has that weird, like crappy LCD look to it where it's just like shiny. I don't know how to explain it. It's not the bezel. It's not the plastic overlay. It's just the screen. Let's jump into Galaga. Reset button, start button. There's a little bit of options here with audio. You got, a few ranges of audio. It's pretty loud. Yeah, when you barely move it a little bit, it kind of, the screen has that weird dimming shimmer going no matter which way, up and down, left and right, more so left and right. It's like I have to look at it from above for the blacks to look black. Like my head is way above. I don't have it like right in front of my face. I have to look at it above and at an angle to make sure the blacks stay black and don't dim out. That's kind of strange. Don't like that. That's a cheap LCD. But everything's responding. The speaker, I actually like that the speaker's on this side, because whenever these companies put the speaker over here, your thumb kind of covers it. With the D-pad and the speaker on this side, I actually like that decision. That's not too bad. Got auto fire when you just hold the button, no matter which button. Does look like it's the NES version of the game. Kind of figures, right? Responds well. The buttons feel okay. They're a little stiff. A little stiffer than I like. The D-pad actually, it's okay. It's okay for this game. I mean, we're just going left and right, so it's not a huge thing. As long as left and right responds. We'll have to check with Xevious, because that's the only game that will use other directions. But there we go. Let's exit out. You hit reset. The little My Arcade logo pops back up. Pocket player. Play this in your pocket. Let's just check Galaxian real quick and then jump into Xevious. 2019 copyright BNEI. These are definitely NES ports. The screen aspect ratio is not exactly correct, it appears, but overall it doesn't look too bad. It's just the quality of the screen is really not great in my opinion. So there's that. The game plays. Cool. Let's check out the other one. Would be nice to have like a fancy little thing instead of every time this, loads up, but whatever. It's like you powered off and powered back on. Oh man, this one, I can't even see the screen. Like, look at that. Okay, the circular D-pad, I mean, I wish I could really complain, but it feels good. It doesn't feel too bad. It's not the best. Let me at least say that. It's not the best, but it doesn't feel bad for what this thing needs to do. It's just, I wish the screen, like, holy shit. You can't even, on my camera, you can't even see the blue water I'm holding it like this, and like the greens are all like blacking out. Man, this screen is really horrible. For this, the base price, I believe, like I said, is like $30. You would expect quite a bit more from the screen here. Holy crap. There's been like a lot of these cheap Chinese handhelds that have better screens than this. This one, it's like I have to hold like this and look at it from an angle and above for the colors to look right for my eyeballs. Maybe everybody's eyeballs are a little different, but wow. That is like bad. But that's about it, man. I don't have much else to look at with this thing. It feels good. The build quality seems pretty good for a little handheld, but there's just so many better options out there. Some people like this stuff because it's officially licensed. It's got the cool artwork on it. It's kind of texture on the, I don't know, those stickers, or they're printed on there, but it's kind of like a texture. It looks neat, but just that screen really ruins the experience for me. Not something I could recommend. I'm probably going to be done with my arcade stuff. I know I've said that in the past, but even though some of those other handhelds intrigue me, it's just until they can fix the screen, put a little better quality screen in here, it's like, yeah, okay, when I hold it like this, the screen looks better. So it's like a screen from an old cell phone or something. That's I don't know what it's from, but it's crap. The screen is crap. So there you guys go. I mean, I know some people will be interested in this stuff. For me, I'm gonna wait for the Evercade to come out. Hopefully that thing serves justice for these games, because these games are on a cartridge for that device as well, which is not surprising. Namco does pimp out their franchises quite often. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. You know, this device, $30. The Evercade, I believe, is like $60 and comes with one cartridge, something like that, around that price. I don't remember exactly, but $60 or $70. And the cartridges are like $20 a piece, and some of them come with like 10 games, 20 games. Hopefully that thing, the screen is really good. The D-pad feels good. Can't wait to try that out. But for now, this is a nope. Really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. With that said, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom. Thumbs up. Look at that thumb butt. Focus. Thumbs up. Bye.